Welcome to the inaugural show. Timm Konn presents That's a Hard One. And tonight I've got a very special guest, Billy the Fridge, none other than Billy the Fridge.
What's up, guys? To kick us off, Timmy, we're not drunk at all.
I'm completely stone cold sober, which is not a great thing.
We got these 32 ounces.
I do want to go on the record as saying we are not paid to drink Miller High Life on air. However, they are the cheapest beer we could find. You get the more bang for your buck. So we're going to go and kick this off proper with an old-fashioned chug off.
Champagne of beers.
Oh, fuck me.
What's up, pussy boy?
Fuck me, I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Pussy boy?
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I concede.
Pussy
I
boy.
concede. I mean, I just want to make everybody fully aware that I'm like right here. I'm a good 25 ounces in. This guy just wants to show me up. It's the air.
Well, Timothy, thanks for having me as your first guest on the show.
Hold on.
While you're sitting there sucking suds,
I can't get punked out. That's the first episode.
I'm gonna crack open a bag of chips. We're not sponsored by these fucking guys either, so. Alright, Stone Cold.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. That's a hard one. What is That's a Hard One? Life in general is a hard one. I got none other than Billy the Fridge. I thought to myself, if I'm going to have anybody on for the very first episode, who should it be? And then immediately comes to mind my lifelong best friend, / brother, / lover, / confidant, / the guy that used to touch me when I would get drunk and pass out and I would wake up and my butthole would be kind of sore. That's for a different show. Anyways, I got Billy the Fridge here. Billy, we haven't seen each other in a while. It's literally been months. Months and months. What are you up to? What's going on?
I've been doing a lot of, well, there's this thing called pornography, right? I found it when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It takes up most of my time.
Okay.
But on the side, I've been working on a new album. I've been doing some shows, putting together a few things with YouTube.com. YouTube.com/overweight for those watching at home.
YouTube.com/overweight. This guy makes the most incredibly funny videos. Listen, and I'm not speaking just because he used to suck my dick and all. Like, this guy literally makes hilariously funny videos. You gotta check him out. So, Billy, I figured, why not jump right in? Listen, we weren't gonna talk about it until later, but you went ahead and brought up porn. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't watch porn? I challenge you to find me somebody who doesn't at least occasionally watch porn.
My mom doesn't.
Absolutely untrue.
Absolutely
untrue. I've watched porn with your mom.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. That's
a lie.
pretty true.
My mom doesn't watch porn.
Untrue. In fact, me and your mother have made a couple porns. How do you think you were conceived?
It's a lie.
Listen, today I figured, why not go through May 11th, Thursday. Why not go through and find out what, if anything, significantly happened this day in history? And I'm doing my homework. And as I'm going through, really fuck all happened today. Not much. So then my mind strays. And usually when my mind strays, it goes to one place. Porn. So I come across some interesting facts, folks. In fact, 81 of them shocking facts about the porn industry. And right off the gate, number one, I don't know if you guys knew this, Billy. I don't know if you knew this or not. But a new porn film is created every 39 minutes. Every 39 minutes. And this is straight up, I mean, this is off the intranet. So we know it's real. This is science. Every 39 minutes, a new porn is created.
So I could start watching a porn, order a pizza. By the time the pizza gets there, I'd have a brand new porn to watch.
Brand new porn, bootleg copy, people getting up and walking in front of the camera. It's fucking, it's right there. Basically, I want to say I read a statistic which said something like a murder occurs every 30 minutes. Roughly. Something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm dead wrong. I don't give a fuck. However, what I'm saying is every time somebody's killed, a new porn's created. I mean, people talk about life after death. I kind of think they have something to do with each other.
By the time this podcast is over, we're going to have a brand new porn and someone's going to die.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Does that just boggle your mind or what?
You want a hot Cheeto?
We've had this talk before. I don't do flaming hot Cheetos. The last time I did, I shit blood for a week. And not only did you get flaming hot Cheetos, but you got the extra hot flaming hot Cheetos.
They're really good. You should try one.
Absolutely not, sir. Listen, I'm in control here.
All right.
You're merely a guest.
All right, pussy.
Listen, so, I mean, it's pretty crazy how insane the porn industry's gotten. I mean, everybody's I mean, I guess everybody's always been fucking and recording, and those are actually mine.
I was gonna try them for you.
You know what? Try them out for me.
I'll make sure it's fresh.
You know what? Try them out for me because you never know who puts what into what. I appreciate that. Anyways, if you think about this, everybody's been fucking forever. People have been making fucking my parents. True fucking story. And I know they're not gonna like this. I'm like a 6th grader. I'm digging through their room, because what do kids do? They get into shit. They fuck with their parents' shit. I'm digging through their room. Come across the tape. Blank tape. Nothing on it. Nothing to give out any sort of like caution. Do not watch this. So I grabbed my little sister. Hey, let's watch a movie. Pop it in. There's not even an intro. There's not even a build-up. They must have already been watching it at this point. We put it in, and it is literally, as soon as I hit the play button, just pounding cakes.
It's not your parents, though.
Oh, it was my parents.
Your parents?
My parents.
Were fucking.
Fucking on camera. I found the tape.
Your parents?
And watched it. And hey, you know what? Most people may have turned it off right away.
But you were there with your little sister?
I may have watched it a little longer than I should have.
Did your dad have a good stroke?
I'm going to be honest. For years, I thought to myself, why do I have such a small dick? And then seeing the movie,
Because your dad had a small one, too?
well, those are my chips again, dude.
Testing them out for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good one. Yeah, my dad also has a small dick. Connor's men's are known to be growers, not showers. Literally, we have the exact right amount of equipment to get the job done.
The exact right amount?
To put it into terms, like, if I'm going to a construction site and I need like saws and drills and what have you to get this job done, I'm not going to have the DeWalt's and the Milwaukee's. I'm going to have the Harbor Freight tools. I'm going to have the Chinese jobs that's going to get a few jobs done, and that's it. They're not doing anything above and beyond. They're going to do the bare minimum. Period.
You just scrape the edges?
I scrape the edges.
Can't hit the walls, right? You gotta scrape the edges.
Gotta scrape the edges. But anyways.
So hold on, no, let's go back to your tiny penis.
Okay.
When somebody has an overabundance of something, they would say like the cup runneth over.
Correct.
The cunt doth not runneth over.
No.
That was not with sweet Timmy Dick.
Although I will go on record as saying that it may not be so much as me having a small dick as maybe me having an abundance of fat. Because as we know, when you're fatter, you see less dick.
It's not true.
It's absolutely true.
I got a big old hog.
The last time you seen your dick was in the mirror.
No,
You have not seen your dick in real life, like,
I have a guy
like
named
eyeballs
Amir.
to dick.
I know a guy named Amir who's seen my dick, and he bowed down and prayed to it. He thought it was a small god or a big god. Well, small god, big dick, small god.
I feel like you're trying to throw all kinds of words and different types of things at me to throw me off, when we really know that you have a small dick. But listen, that's not why we're here, man. We're here because you're Billy the Fridge. You're doing big things. We're at the fucking Dick's Drive-In, and we've got people running up to you screaming, "Oh my God, it's Billy the Fridge! Oh my God, it's Billy the Fridge! Lick my butt,
I'm famous at
suck my
burger
tits."
restaurants.
Listen, you're famous just about anywhere
I
you
go
go.
into about any restaurant that serves like greasy burgers, someone's gonna know me. Not even the employees, because I've eaten there before. Like just people showing up.
Listen, I can say that I can think of multiple times that we've been out and about, fucking around, and people come up, freaking out because it's Billy the Fridge. You're famous in elementary school, bro. I don't know if that's a great thing, but I mean, you walk by elementary schools and kids are freaking out on the playground.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird. I'm doing this book club with my nephew, and I have to go to his school and read this book with him, and there's other kids in the class and stuff, and whenever I go there, like a handful, like little 4th and 5th graders run up and I'm like, Billy the Fridge. They're hella scared, like I'm gonna sit on them or eat them or something. I don't even know.
I want to know who in their right fucking mind would let you go into an elementary school in the first place. That person should be locked away in fucking jail.
Are they gonna stop me though? Like, what are they gonna do? Call the National Guard and shit?
Listen.
Like, no, like, I don't care if you got on-site security. It's pretty much just a bunch of teachers and a janitor. The janitor might be able to hold me back with like a fucking broomstick or something.
I don't know though. I mean, when was the last time you did any sort of physical activity?
I'll whoop your ass right now.
You know what? Like, there's a part of me that wants to believe that. There really is. There's a part of me that wants to believe that, but I just don't.
I'll rip your throat out.
Listen. All right, that was great.
I was fast.
Listen, Bruce Lee.
Come on, let's do some chops.
Here, check this out. Stop. All right, I'm running this motherfucker, and we got shit to do. We got shit to talk about. People need to know these things. Did you know on February 1st, 2009, Super Bowl 43, Comcast accidentally aired 37 seconds of porn through the broadcast? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. It was somewhere in like the Midwest, I think.
Listen.
Maybe it was the East.
Listen, I just want to know if you're watching the Super Bowl and all of a sudden this cuts in. Is it like the beginning stages? Is it like the pizza guy's knocking on the door and he's got to talk this chick into giving her the business? Or does it cut in right at hardcore fucking just dick and pussy?
Well, there was a hardcore fucking Super Bowl, I think, was it 48?
Speaking of, I was there.
Where the Seahawks hardcore fucked the Broncos.
That happened?
I don't know about the porn, though.
Fuck you, Broncos fans. Fuck you, every other fan but the Seahawks. I was there, 11 rows up, sent by Doritos. Absolutely loved it. We fucking murdered them.
We have a serious lack of Doritos at this table. I blame that on 7-Eleven, though. I didn't see the Doritos. All they had was the sweet chili ones, the purple sweet chili ones.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat that shit.
No. Unless you got sour cream. Sour cream, sweet chili Doritos, on point.
We should make nachos.
We should. Let's move on. Did you know over 40 million Americans on a regular basis view porn sites? We were talking about this earlier. So you said they're on an average,
300,
or roughly
400
million Americans. 10% of America on a regular basis is viewing porn sites. 10%.
I bet you 10% of America just underage illegally watches porn. Because when I was a kid, I was watching all types of weird shit. I would go to this one website. It was like, I don't think it exists anymore. It was called Styles Project. And I would go there just because they'd have like old ladies pulling what I think was a tampon, but might have been a rat out of her pussy and then eating it.
Listen,
it's really, really.
I want to say, I remember.
Yeah.
I want to say, I remember fucking with porn sites with you.
Yeah.
And you would always come up with the weirdest, craziest shit. Bitches pulling Nerf balls out their pussy hole.
Shooting them out.
Bitches, bitches getting fucked by golden retrievers.
Nah, yeah, that was.
And this one he had saved on his computer, saved on his desktop.
Which one?
The broad getting fucking railed by the fucking
Not
dog.
No,
yes, you did. This dog was giving the blocks to her just hardcore, and you had that saved on your fucking desktop.
If I had that saved, it was because everything was 56K modem back then. We didn't have cable, so it took how long to download? It would take like 30 minutes to get like a 20-second clip.
I'm telling you right now, folks, he is a fucking monster. He's a sexual predator.
I'm gonna
and
fucking
he
sue
fucking jerks off.
I would say I'd take everything you own, but I fucking already.
I ain't got shit.
Exactly.
I ain't got shit. Listen, all I'm saying is I want you to be honest. This guy's favorite website was the Slap Happy websites. With broads sucking dudes off while these dude is just slapping the shit out of
It
him.
wasn't my favorite.
This guy was on it constantly.
No, I showed you like one time because it was so weird. It was directed by the guy who owned that wrestling federation in California.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that wrestling.
You know I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah, he's a wrestling fan, guys. That's exactly what it was.
He used to fuck dogs himself.
I challenge you to name one person that hasn't experimented with a dog.
My mom.
Again, your mom has fucked dogs. I've seen it.
Nope, not my mom.
I've seen it.
Not my mom.
Listen, your mom's a beautiful lady. Absolutely beautiful lady. Love her with all my heart. And on my dick, we've had sex quite a few times. And we have involved an occasional animal.
You got a commercial or something you can cut to? Because I need a minute. This is fucking...
Listen, folks, we're going to cut to commercial. We'll be right back. Until then, fuck off.
Are you ready for Hulkamania? Ancient Adonis, looking good and tough to beat. Nobody beats Macho Man.
You can get right in the action in the ring with Wrestling Superstars figures. The big names are here and they're ready. It's corner-to-corner excitement. Match your moves against the other guy. Have your own WrestleMania with all your favorite figures. Because you're in the ring with the WWF Wrestling Superstars figures. Figures, ring and cage sold separately. Assembly required. It's a grand toy.
I can beat anyone.
What'd you say, boy?
Ladies and gentlemen, I knocked the shit out of Timm Konn.
Listen, we're back. That's a hard one. You want to know what a hard one is?
What's a hard one?
Besides the thing that I have between my legs, that I put the thing in between your mom's legs?
That's not true. I told you during the break that we're not going to talk about my mom. You're making up lies. I will sue you.
Okay, you're right. Call your attorneys off, okay? So check this out. I'm going through the news today. I'm like, what's relevant? What's out there? What's going on? And of course, I mean, we could go on and on and on about all the mainstream bullshit that everybody hears about every day. Not this guy. Guy in Florida just busted for smuggling fucking methamphetamines. But I'm sorry, this motherfucker is about the most creative motherfucker I've ever heard of in my life.
How do you do it?
He fucking turned the meth into a paste-like substance. Paste-like substance. Drink to that. And covered vases in them. And was shipping the vases.
With meth?
With fucking meth-covered vases. Is that not fucking genius or what?
I mean, as far as meth smuggling goes, it's pretty good.
Listen, let's be honest. What do we think of when we think of, like, meth smugglers? Fucking outback, redneck, hillbilly motherfuckers sitting out in their fucking old lady's camper, fucking cooking it up in the fucking toilet, and don't got 2 senses to save their life.
Packing it into a condom and jamming it up their fucking ass.
This motherfucker thought outside of the box. I mean, you gotta give him credit for that. I think as a judge, when this guy would come in front of me, this guy comes in front of me.
Well,
silence in the courtroom. You, sir, are a piece of shit for selling methamphetamine to America's youth. However, because you did it so creatively, so ingeniously, I'm going to cut 5 years off your sentence. Off you go. He deserves it, dog.
You just cut 5 years off?
5 years off, man.
How long do you go to jail for meth, though? I feel like he just...
Do you feel like I just put him straight back out on the streets?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I don't fancy myself much of a meth expert, whether it be the actual manufacturing, sales, or even the actual, like, logistical sides
This is
of
why
it.
you're not a judge or a meth head.
Okay, you're right. Good point. However, I guess what I'm trying to say is this guy went above and beyond to get his drugs on the street.
Well, I mean, I figure he's probably not ever put anything up his own butthole.
Okay.
And he knew that the previous manner was filling a balloon with shards, slathering up your booty cheeks, and sliding it into your anal cavity.
Yeah.
And then you drug mule that shit. I think, and this is a case of necessity breeding an invention. And he said, you know, I'm not putting this in my butt. What I will do, though, is I will make a nice, fine glazed finish for this vase. And I will cover this vase and this and that. And I want to know who caught him. Who caught him with the vase?
Yeah, I don't know, dude, but it must have been somebody that was on their shit. Somebody was on their shit and they were like, you know, this motherfucker looks way too scuzzy and way too indigent. He just looks like a complete piece of shit. There's no way that this guy is some sort of art dealer. And they busted his ass. There was the other lady just last week caught at the goddamn border, smuggling across like 10 pounds of heroin taped to her ass. Hoping, as she said, hoping they wouldn't notice.
She had a big old butt to start out with.
Well, no, she had no ass, but she was hoping that they would think she was just some big booty chick.
Because I know the way my body is, I could smuggle like 30, 40 pounds just under one of my man tits.
Oh, we're getting a pound under here. We're getting a pound under here. We're getting a pound under here. Oh, all day. Yo, the Mexican cartel would love your motherfucking ass.
It's not cool.
I'm just saying. You could make a lot of money.
I should get sponsored by them to lose weight, and then as I'm losing the weight, I'll just get compartments sewn into my fat flaps, and I could like leave like little buffer things in there while I'm not filled up with drugs.
Yeah.
And then I fill up with drugs, and I float over with like basically a fat backpack.
Okay. You know what? That could work, actually. That sounds like it could work. But here's my point. My point is, you may have missed the boat. Instead of being your champion Pokemon Go, you're a champion at being the dopest fucking hip-hop artist ever created. I mean that sincerely, dog. Sincerely. You're a champion at just being this awesome-ass motherfucker, but you really may have missed the boat. Like, you could be making serious dough muling in drugs for the cartel.
I could be a top earner.
You could. You could be a serious top earner. I want you to think about that. When you go home tonight and you lay your head on your pillow, I want you to think about that.
It's too late, man. They're building the wall.
Fucking wall.
Actually, if they're building the wall, they're going to need me. Because I can mosey back and forth, no problem. They'll be like, oh, that poor fat guy.
Nobody's going to fuck with you.
Let him go.
Yeah, they're not going to fuck with you.
Let him go. He's so fat.
They're
Just
not
let him in.
They're not going to fuck with him.
They ain't going to fuck with a fat dude.
Nope. They're going to feel sorry for him.
Yeah, they'll check my butthole probably once or twice. They'll put like a little flashlight on my butthole. When it's not there, they're not going to check under my fucking fat rolls or a zipper.
You're right. You're right about that. So, Bill, let me ask you this. You're up here. You're up in Ferndale, Washington.
Is that where we are?
We're in Ferndale, Washington.
Fuck. There's a horse right out this fucking window.
There's horses, there's cows, sheeps, and deers, and they're everywhere out there. They're everywhere. You're a bit out of your element, man. How do you feel?
I feel trapped.
Do you feel trapped?
If you're watching this, guys, call 911. Get me out of here.
He colored a small dot on his palm. He's going to flash it to you. That means I am sexually assaulting him, and I bend him over quite often. Listen,
It's not true.
here's another news story. Here's another news story I thought was great. This might hit home for you. This might speak to you on a spiritual level. In the zoo, I don't know where the fuck it is, because to be honest, I didn't do my research as much as I should have.
That's not important anyways.
It's not. There's a monkey. His nickname is Uncle Fatty.
In the land of chimpanzees, there was a monkey. His name was Uncle Fatty?
Uncle Fatty. He's one of them little bitty ass monkeys. Like this. Motherfucker weighs like 60 pounds.
My dude.
Fat as a motherfucker. They've decided they're going to let him binge one last time, and they're sending him to fat camp.
No.
They're sending him to fat camp.
No.
They are. They are. They said his favorite snacks are everything from melons to sweet corn to milkshake and noodles. And I'm not sure what kind of noodles. When I think of noodles, I think of like Top Ramen.
No, that's not fair. They fucked him up. They're the ones that let him get that way.
Yeah.
They can't take that away. That's cruelty.
Listen, I understand.
That's cruelty to animals.
They're sending Uncle Fatty to fat camp.
Everybody watching right now, hashtag Uncle Fatty, save Uncle Fatty. They can't do this. This animal cruelty. If they take away his milkshakes and they take away his sweet corn and they take away his what else? He probably eats like
He loves milkshakes.
He probably eats cheeseburgers and shit too. You fuck around with Uncle Fatty's food. You're fucking around with the animal kingdom, and that's how we get Rise of the Planet of the Apes and shit. You fucking start taking away the shit you gave them, they're gonna get pissed off, and they're gonna come back, and they're gonna fucking kill us.
Oh, calm down.
No, I've seen Planet of the Apes, dude.
Listen, I know you have.
I've fucking seen.
I know. Calm down. It's okay.
No, dude, it's not.
No, listen.
This is how this shit starts.
Listen, we can start a Kickstarter. Maybe we can raise some funds, GoFundMe for Uncle Fatty. Maybe we can buy him and he can live with you.
That'd be dope.
Right? Right? You
I
guys,
would like that.
You guys can make so many memories.
I would like that.
You guys can go for walks in the park.
No,
Actually, let's be honest. Neither one of you guys walk.
Yeah.
You guys can lay on the couch.
Can I get him one of them little kid Ferrari cars?
Fucking, that is money,
My dude, that would
That
be
is
dope.
money.
Uncle
Get him
Fatty.
like some cool little like Gucci shades.
Yeah.
He just be laying back.
Oh man, that's dope. I like that Uncle Fatty. Hell
Yeah. He's a cool motherfucker, man.
Oh,
Listen, I do agree with you. I feel like, sometimes, listen, you create a monster, America, and I'm talking to you, America. You create a monster, and then once this monster's created, you want to freak out and act like, oh my God, we got to stop it. We got to shut that shit down. You fucking created him. You did this. Deal with it. Listen, Billy, one more thing I want to bring up. One more thing. Listen, I was reading the news, and there's this guy. He decides to fucking rob a 7-Eleven 4 times. 4 times. The same 7-Eleven.
that's on the 7-Eleven. After
4
the first
times.
time, you let a guy get you again?
4 times in 3 days. So one of those motherfucking days, he robbed them twice. And what did he rob them for? Candy. Fucking candy. Are you kidding me?
If I was 7-Eleven, I would offer this guy amnesty. I would give him free candy for life. And I would make him their new spokesperson. He'd be the fucking, like, you mix the fat fuck Jared Fogle with the Noid from Domino's Pizza.
Okay.
And we got ourselves a fucking winner.
Okay.
We got ourselves a fucking winner.
All I'm saying is rob me once, shame on me. Rob me twice, wait, no. Rob me once, shame on you. Rob me 4 times in 3 days, shame the fuck on you. Wait, on me. On you. I got that right. On 7-Eleven, right?
All I'm saying,
Yeah.
7-Eleven's fucking up.
Step your game up, 7-Eleven. I mean, this motherfucker robbed you 4 times in 3 days for candy. What the fuck were you doing? I want to know what were you doing that made him think that he could get away with it 4 times in 3 days? I really want to know that. Listen, we know that shit happens. We know that sometimes you go to sit down and you accidentally sit on your balls. Fuck. That's life. That's life. But what do? Do you sit there and continuously sit on your balls? Do you sit there and continuously sit on them and just suffer through the pain and bitch and moan? What do? You jump up and get off your balls.
I only sit on my balls like once every 3 years because I remember for like a good 2 years Then I forget. And then within a year, I sit on them again. But for fucking 2 years straight after that shit, I'm not sitting on my balls because I'm always conscious of where my balls are at.
All I'm saying is 7-Eleven, get off your balls. Get off your balls. That is a hard one.
Give that guy a fucking job. Make him your spokesperson. Make him the Hamburglar of 7-Eleven.
Hey, Billy, did you hear about the guy who was arrested for grinding on the chicks on the subway?
No.
True story. Chicks are standing on the subway, going to work, going to the hairdresser, wherever women go. And the dude just straight up comes up behind him and just starts rubbing his junk on him to completion. Not just a little brisk little like rub here and there. I mean, he's like grinding to completion.
Did he leave his cummies on them?
I would imagine because it was in his pants, he jizzed in his pants.
How does so that just he act like there was no cummies though?
Well, he was arrested. They booked this motherfucker. They pull his shit down because they hit you with that fucking powder and shit. And the motherfucker's got jizz all down his legs.
How do we not know that him getting arrested was his real like fetish? So he came in the cop car.
Wow, you know what? You may have broken this case wide open.
I'm saying.
I never thought about that.
I'm like the Sherlock Holmes of pants jizz.
This guy is a Sherlock Holmes of sex crimes.
It's true.
You know why? Because he's committed to so many.
I'll call my lawyer right now, dude. I got him on retainer. You say that type of shit, tell him you're joking. Tell him you're fucking joking.
I'm joking.
Exactly.
Listen.
I'm hanging up on my lawyer.
You're kind of acting like a bitch right now.
Ask about me.
Quit being a puss. Listen, I'm not sure when I invited you on the show if you thought that we were just a bunch of dirty, gross motherfuckers. This is a super family-friendly show, as you probably could have seen. And you're up on here burping and acting like you have zero fucking home training. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you talking to me?
Listen.
Are you fucking talking to me?
You were going to get paid 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers. That shit's at 1 right now.
You've been shitting your pants all day, just cracking off raw-ass blood farts.
Listen.
And you want to hit me with this?
Listen, I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that at all. One thing I will tell you, though, I took a shit right before we went on. Is that not professionalism? Is that not professionalism?
He's not lying about that.
Listen, where the fuck you at, man?
I've been eating chips.
Where the fuck you at?
Dog, I'll gun buck you.
You ain't gun bucking nobody.
Did you really drink all that?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Huh.
Does your mom love my cock?
I saw fucking calling my lawyer.
Okay.
I'm fucking calling my lawyer.
I'm joking. She doesn't. She doesn't love my cock. She doesn't.
That's right.
She doesn't. She loves the way I lick that pussy, though. I lick that shit so good.
What'd you say?
I said that you were an amazing friend, and I value every year that we spent together.
Okay.
I love this guy. I love him, as the kids say, to the moon and back. There's not anything I wouldn't do for this
Kids
guy.
don't say that shit. Grandmas say that shit.
Really?
Kids say like, they would say I was Liddy City. They'd say, oh, he Liddy City.
They do say lit and what's another one?
Lit AF.
Lit AF. Yeah, because nowadays kids be abbreviating shit. Like totes and shit. Motherfucker, you can't say totally? Are you for real? Like that's shaving years off your life to say totally?
The 90s was totally. Like, totally,
Get your
dude.
fucking shit together.
I'm telling you, my dude.
I'm just
Fucking
saying.
say full words.
Say full words. Quit being a bitch. Listen, when you don't say full words, you acting like a bitch. Billy, one thing I'm going to tell you is we're going to crack some Busch Lights. Bush Ices. I'm sorry, I may be a little drunk. We're gonna crack some Bush Ices. Here's the deal. I want to make it known, these motherfuckers did not pay us to drink. They didn't, right?
No.
But they're cheap as fuck. And we're cheap dates.
That being said,
I'm challenging this motherfucker right now
crack him!
to a swig off.
Cheers.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been a hard one.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Whoa, you ripped that off from Tupac.
No, I didn't.
You straight up ripped that off from Tupac.
No, I just thought of that.
No, you didn't.
I just thought of that.
Like you straight up, verbatim, word for word, ripped that off from Tupac.
Call my lawyer.
Call your fucking lawyer, because Tupac's calling
I'm
his.
done with this fucking show.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Billy the Fridge. Shit. I'm about to book fucking Henry the fucking Freezer later. Listen, folks. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Listen, we're going to be up every week. We're going to be up every week on Thirsty Thursdays. Bringing you guys the newest, latest, and greatest and whatever's going on in the world. So until we meet again, get fucked and enjoy life. That's a hard one.